this is Linda Stevens again, talking about the Chalice Tarot Deck. And once again, here is a 3-card spread, hopefully giving some message about the beginning of spring, the 2nd of February. The very beginning of February, somebody reminded me recently, is related to the Festival of Imbolc, which is about the strengthening of the light, that each day it's becoming a bit brighter. We can afford to begin to get our energy back from the long winter months. So even though it's still winter, there are still intimations that spring is here. Just the other day when I went out, I actually saw primroses, which don't usually occur until March, but then, the weather is changing, as we know. Those of you who like astrology, we know that there is a big lineup at the moment in Aquarius, and that, by the way, is the sign connected to the card in the middle here, the star. And so there is a desire at the moment to look beyond the privations of the last year, if you like, the oppression of last year, when we had the big lineup of that Saturn, Pluto, and other planets in Capricorn at the beginning of the year. We know what happened. Everything narrowed. Our lives became much more circumscribed. We're not allowed to go out because of the concerns about the pandemic. People were worried about losing their livings. We know all about that. But now we have hope in sight. We have the vaccination, albeit very slow, because unfortunately it's not just Jupiter that's at the beginning of Aquarius, it's Saturn as well. And with Saturn, of course, the obvious symbolism to do with social distancing and staying away from close contact with other people. So the 3-card spread I've got at the moment features, as I've said, the star in the middle, the current situation, dreams, aspirations, visions for what could be. So we've had too much of what we can't do. Well, now we're thinking more about how things could be. Perhaps a different way of relating to the world, perhaps a greater awareness of our social responsibilities, you name it. That's what the star is about. And sheer, pure inspiration. If you're an artist, that's a lovely card to get. But the card is flanked by 2 of the Pentacles, the 2 of the court cards from the Pentacles, the Prince of Coins on the left, the immediate past, and the Princess of Coins on the right, the immediate future. So the Prince of Coins, if you like, and suggests that recently it's been a concern with the practicalities of life, getting things done. However, creatively, the card is full of potential for craftsmanship, artisanship, and such like. So from that point of view, it is in fact a highly productive card, and maybe leads to putting those dreams of the star, if they can be used within that greater perspective, all for the good. Then we've got the Princess of Coins from the beginning. Now, don't forget, that card has a lot to do with nature and about the bountifulness of nature too. You can see that there's the fertility of that figure, the Princess of Coins. So we got spring coming, and things will be budding, things will be starting to stir and to germinate, and then of course we'll have the full productivity of the May. So this is a very good set of cards, a very interesting set of cards for anybody who wants to give flesh to inspiration, to flesh to ideas, and actually try to make them as manifest as possible in so many ways. So this is quite a creative set of cards to do. I would say the negative side of those pentacles, coins are related to the elements of earth, is not to get bogged down, too much concerned, although we have to always, to think about how this can actually be done in practical terms. That's important, but not to get too caught up with the petty side of sorting things and getting things done, so that we lose sight of the greater picture, the bigger picture, worrying too much about small-term finances and worries, and not thinking about where we could actually take this. So, but where the two ideas are combined, vision and the ability to put these visions into reality, well then it's an exciting set of cards indeed. I hope you found this interesting. any comments, please make them in the box below. Recently, I've made the book available on Gamecrafter, the book with the full delineations of why I used the designs I did for each card, and why I used the symbolism for each card, and why I departed, why I kept various forms of symbolism. It's there available on Gamecrafter too, and I'll set up a link after I finish with this video. So, here's to a good coming spring. Hope to hear from you soon. Bye.